This is a Flintlock.
Hear ye, hear ye.
It's a super old kind of gun, and it's the same one that Daniel Boone and George Washington used. And in this video, I'm gonna try my best to get out in the woods and do some hunting with it, and if we're lucky, we might just come out of this with a big old whitetail buck. The way it works is actually extremely simple. You start by putting powder straight down the barrel, then you put a ball with a wad in it and shove it all the way down. There's your charge. Then you come back here to the actual, whatever you call this, pull this back, you're gonna put a little bit of powder right here in this pan. Then you flip down the piece of steel, cock back the piece of flint, and whenever you pull the trigger, the flint strikes the steel, lights the powder, boom. The whole thing goes off, and you got a 50 caliber ball heading down range. What do you think, Ethan? Do I look like I can do it? More importantly.
Yeah.
I'm talking like quick draw. Let me see what kind of groups we can get. Because if this thing's not accurate, it's gonna cause a lot of problems for us. I actually got a paper target up there, and I'm gonna shoot 2 or 3 shots. Just see if this thing's sighted in, because ain't no one sighted in before unless old George did. How's my tail look?
Great.
Are you ready?
Yeah.
Good golly, man, that thing slams them, don't it? Let me throw one more volley, then I will go check the Cherokee. Hear ye, hear ye! The government wants your money. Hot dog, look at that groove! Oh, dude, look at that. I'm good. Look what a stinking groove. That's like sub MOA. They got a sub MOA Flintlock out here. Long story short, will that kill a deer? Yeah. Does it need sighted in a little bit? Nah. And now that we've shot this thing a little bit and got comfortable with it, there's one last thing we need to do before we actually go deer hunting.
Hear ye, hear ye. I have a message from me. Mammy. Sit down. We gotta talk.
Okay.
You see any deer this morning?
No.
All right.
Check out my new gun.
Oh,
Kind of
fun.
gun. His name's Little Debbie. He's a Flintlock. Same one Daniel Boone used.
Is it?
Mm-hmm.
Hold up. We got the same haircut.
Yeah.
All right, boys, it's still pretty early. The fog ain't even lifted yet. But, yeah, my cousin's hunting. Oh, I'm illegal. I'm illegal. I'm illegal. Oh, gosh. I'm a felon. I'm illegal. All right, I'm legal again. In Kentucky, you have to wear chest orange and head orange. So as much as I would like to wear the Beethoven fit full time, I do gotta at least cap it off with some orange. I'm gonna pick a good spot, sit down, catch on a little bit.
While we're hunting, let me tell you about 2 bucks in particular that I've been seeing kind of often. The first one we call the Big 10, for obvious reasons. The other buck is what I'd call a medium 8-pointer. He's nothing massive, but he's definitely not small, and he goes by the name of Dale Jr. We've been seeing Dale Jr. quite a lot on trail cameras, and if we're lucky, we might just get to see him right in front of the Flintlock. And then there's Keith. Well, we're not gonna shoot Keith. He's my buddy.
I don't know if I just got that. My cousin just shot. Well, I don't know if it's my cousin, but there was a shot back here and there's only my cousin supposed to be there. So I just assumed. I'm packing up. We're going to see what my cousin kills, because if there's one thing I know about my cousin, whenever he shoots, he usually doesn't miss. Literally the past 2 years in a row, he smoked one on opening day, sitting in the same tree stand every time. So you did kill one?
Yeah.
Oh, all right. Well, I'm coming up there. Hear ye, hear ye. Oh, you got Dale Jr. What?
What are you hunting with?
My Flintlock.
Why? I shot the small one. Oh, it's fighting out there in the middle of the field. I shot the wrong one.
Really?
Yeah.
What was the bigger one?
It's an 8-pointer.
Whoa. Heck yeah. That's either Dale Jr. No. He's a 6-pointer.
Yeah.
No, that ain't Dale Jr. Dale Jr. is probably the one he was fighting. Update. My cape got caught on the fence.
You go straight back.
There we go, my cape's off. It's just part of doing business. It's not easy to look this good. Guys, we got something big coming through. I've not seen it yet, but I heard it break 2 big branches, and it's just coming through. I'm just gonna let you know, boys, if it's Dale Jr., I'm probably gonna let it rip. He should be coming out any second now. Oh no. Here comes a deer. It's coming right in. It's gonna come right in front of us. I can't tell what it is yet. It might be him. It might just be a doe. Maybe a spock. There's definitely some deer coming in behind it. It could be more does, or it could be one of the bucks. But I can definitely see some deer coming in. Either way, they're gonna cross right in front of me. This is gonna be pretty perfect. Alright guys, I think they're all does. But I wouldn't be surprised if about 20 minutes later there is a buck come rolling through. But as for these 3, pretty sure these are definitely does. At ease, brother. At ease.
The next week and a half would turn out to be some of the slowest hunting that I'd ever done. Through that entire time, we only saw one deer, and that was Keith, and we only saw him once. So on day 15, I switched it up, went to a different spot, and at this point, we're just hoping for the best.
Here he is. So, are y'all being chased? Are y'all being chased? Is there a buck? Being tight-lipped. I get it. Guys, I don't know what the deal is, but I am cold. Man, it's crazy. Well, boys. Oh my goodness, I don't know. This has been a lot of hunting. I don't feel like I've made much ground. But yeah, it is Sunday, so I'm going to church. Leaving a little early, but I don't care. I did not expect the rut, which is the best time to go deer hunting, to be this slow for me.
To say the least, I wasn't feeling too good about my odds to kill a deer this year. But later that night, I pulled a Martin Luther, and I had a dream.
You can kill Dale Jr. All you gotta do is try and stay patient and never give up. Believe in yourself.
Alright boys, we back out here. You already know, KG swagged out, rocking the sweats. I don't know, man. It's been a really long season. Maybe our luck may just pick up right here at the end, but I don't know, boys. We heading in for an evening sit.
I just heard a grunt. I just heard a deer grunt. It was straight in front of me. We may get lucky tonight. It is about the last few seconds of shooting light, but man, I had enough light to see him, see he had good antlers, and put the sights on him. So, that's crazy, man. And now it comes down to a few very simple questions. One, where did I hit him? And two, wherever I hit him, what did the round ball do? Okay, we're not using a 30-06. We're using a flintlock called Little Debbie, shooting round balls that they used in the stinking Civil War. I think our best bet's gonna be to back up, sit here for about 30, 40 minutes, watch a couple YouTube videos. We go crawl out of this stand with some flashlights, look for blood. If the blood does not look amazing, I'd say that we leave, we come back in the morning. We don't wanna risk this, guys. Black powder round balls don't have unbelievable ballistics. Guys, I'm just gonna say this. I don't know for sure, but I feel like that might have just been Dale Jr. All right, guys, you already know. KG got that drip on, hunting in sweatpants and rubber boots. You already know it. We're gonna walk over here real quietly. I don't wanna make too big of a disturbance, just in case he bedded down. It's 80 yards that way. He was standing right here, and he crossed the fence right back here. Oh man, I'm not seeing any blood at all. I'm not seeing any blood. Not a drop. And he crossed over right here. Is there any blood anywhere? Any blood on any of these leaves? Looking at the fence, looking at the leaves, looking at this tree right here, I'm not seeing any blood. But let me tell you this. Last year I shot this deer right here with a 6.5 Creedmoor. Perfect shot. Didn't bleed for the first 80 yards. And I'd like double lunged and hearted him. So they don't necessarily have to bleed exactly when you shoot them. But as for us right here, right now, we're going back home. Catch you guys in the morning. Maybe Little Debbie got her first kill. Maybe. I don't know. We'll just have to see. All right, guys, it is the next morning, and I brought the search party. Yeah. It's one person, but he's who helped me find my deer last year, so hey, maybe we can do it again. Before we do get in there, I'm gonna reload this thing just in case he's not all the way dead. We'll at least have the ability to finish it. Because one thing about these things is that reloading ain't real quick, so. And while I'm reloading, I do want to say, for all you guys who comment down in the comments, I don't really say this often, but I really do appreciate that, and it's pretty awesome that y'all go to the comments. I may not get to respond to all of them, but I do read quite a bit of them, so. All right, so right here is where he was. I was up there in that tree stand. He was standing right here whenever I let the smoke stick rip. And what I noticed is that straight up, we got hair. We got a wad of hair right here on this little briar. We also got a good wad of hair right here. And it's not white hair. Usually if it's white hair, you hit it a little low, but that's not white hair. And I'm seeing a good bit of hair here and there, but I'm not seeing blood. All right, the blood trail should be somewhere right through here. I mean, I definitely hit him. Felt like a good hit, but you never know. We got a little path right here, leaves kicked up. We're just gonna follow it. It makes the most sense. We're sitting on about hour 4.5. The search party had to go somewhere. We're still out here. We're still looking, and we're making ground, baby. We're finding blood. You tell me what this is. It might not be blood. Right here on these leaves, I see some wet things. So when I go to stick my big finger in there, it comes back red. Now, it's not bright red, but at the same time, it's been sitting overnight. So
I think we're on the right trail. We just got to kind of follow these leaves. It's getting harder since I've walked all over this, but regardless, I grid searched that whole holler when in reality, he ran down this point. We may be getting somewhere. All right, I'm gonna give y'all a little update. Looking at that blood, this blood is really hard to deal with when tracking because there's hardly any at all. I actually have tracked blood for about 100 yards, but it's not really the kind of blood that you want to see. It's the kind of blood you can barely see, I'll tell you that. But I mean, it's just like stuff like that on that leaf, and you just have to stick your finger down in it and see that it's brown. Here's what I'm gonna say, okay? Even though this was Dale Jr. and we tried to put the smack down on him, I definitely know that we hit him, but with that much fur and this little blood, it makes me think that I actually hit him here. Like literally the top of the back to where it barely just gave him a haircut and barely just nicked him. With that kind of hit, I honestly think Dale Jr. is gonna be completely fine. He's definitely going to be completely fine. I've been practicing with that gun, and I'm literally hitting it exactly where I aim at. But whenever it's time to shoot a deer, I just miss. It doesn't make any sense.
Hello?
Mammy,
Yeah.
what's poppin'?
Do what?
Mammy, I got good news and bad news.
What's your good news?
Good news is I shot Dale Jr.
That you got a what?
I shot Dale Jr.
What's your bad news?
I didn't kill him.
Oh. What the what? You can't kill them.
Yes, that's right. It appears that Dale Jr. is still alive, and by the trail cam footage, it looks like I was about a foot high, somehow, don't know how, and just smacked the fur right off his back. Luckily, he's still alive, and he's still out there. And I had to wait 2 weeks because it's now muzzleloader season, and I can legally go after him with the Flintlock. But before we go after him, I have 2 new pieces of equipment, which might be kind of a big deal in knocking down Dale Jr. The first one is a new bullet type, similar to a mini ball. It's a little bit heavier, it's pointed, it's sleek, it's aerodynamic. Hopefully, this should be more accurate and increase our range a little bit. The second piece of equipment is the coon skin cap, okay? Daniel Boone once walked these mountains and he killed a bunch of deer with a flintlock. I mean, worst case scenario, I figured it couldn't hurt. And let's be honest, I do make this thing look pretty good. I got a box out there, let's shoot the thing. This is a big deal, guys. Like, I had my chance and I blew it. So if I get one more chance, that's a big deal. I gotta make this one count, okay? We can't mess up. If I mess up twice, I'm probably just gonna give this away. I don't know. Step 1, powder. All right, boys, hold on. Okay, here we go. All right, let's do it 2 more times and see what kind of group we got. Overall, the accuracy, here it is against my hand. It's nothing crazy that should definitely be able to kill a deer. This group over here just happened to be with the round balls. So by changing bullets, it really don't look like our accuracy changed much. I think we're still going to use the new bullets, but tomorrow's opening day of muzzleloader season, and well, I don't know. Here we go. We're going after Dale Jr. All right, guys, it's my last G-haul, whatever that means, but today's actually the last day of muzzleloader season, so this is my last day I'm actually allowed to use a flintlock. Man, hey, I've been hunting pretty hard the past week, but I've just not laid eyes on stinking Dale Jr. I mean, he's been coming around, but he's been coming around at night, and you can't really kill a deer at night, legally. But it's the last evening of the last day. Figure where else a better spot to spend it than right there where I shot him the first time. So let's get up there and let's hunt it out.
I've not sat here since I shot Dale Jr. It was the last few minutes of shooting line. That should have been the easiest shot I've taken all year. And the only shot I've taken at a deer, but still went right over his back. And now he's still out there walking somewhere. Worst case scenario, I don't kill Dale Jr. and he's even bigger next year. Well guys, we got about 15 minutes left of shooting light and I have some bad news. Dale Jr. just got on trail camera about 1.5 miles that way. Bruh. I'm not gonna say that Dale Jr. can't cover 1.5 miles in 15 minutes, but the odds are about the same as me choosing Long John Silver's to eat. Practically zero.